Hey everybody, welcome to my cool YouTube channel. I know everybody out there is anticipating the eclipse that's coming up. And of course, obviously you came to my channel because you wanted to know how to throw a cool party for the eclipse. Now, I hear all this stuff going on with the eclipse, and I'm not gonna get into some of these things like NASA, that stuff if they're firing rockets. I mean, that stuff to me is perfectly normal. It's perfectly normal. There's nothing to be suspicious about. But what you should be suspicious about is anybody out there who's not throwing a party for the eclipse, because something's clearly wrong with them. So I'm going to read to you some ideas for your party. And of course, you're all invited to my party at my place. Okay, whether it's, all guys, all girls, all of us mixed together as one, because oneness and love wins. Everybody's invited. Bring your 3D goggles from Back to the Future, and we'll all sit there and we can look up at the eclipse together. But let me give you some of the essentials if you're planning on boycotting my party because you don't accept my ideologies as far as my what I identify as, which most of you know is a fire hydrant. If you don't accept that and you want to throw your own party, then fine. Throw your own party, but I'll still help you because it's about me and I'm caring and I'm loving and love wins. So I'll give you ideas so you could have a really cool party of your own. But again, if you're boycotting mine, that's just stupid. Okay, the first thing we're going to do is nail down the timeline and gather the essential eyewear. The best thing to do is plan for the unexpected. It's going to be crazy traffic with all of the out-of-state visitors, so be ready for your guests to arrive early and stay a little bit longer than they normally would. Generally, the eclipse will begin around noon and last until about 3 p.m. Now, I heard maybe 3:22 it was going to occur, or it wouldn't surprise me if it just ended at 3:33. But anyway, depending on where you are in the state, the moment of totality will vary. Check your local sources for the exact timing to ensure everyone is in prime viewing position when it starts. I feel like it would be even better if we all just do a Zoom call with one another and we all, instead of look up at the eclipse, we just stare at each other with our 3D goggles on, because I'm so used to living in the meta like all of you. We've all been conditioned to do it, so we might as well just do a Zoom call with each other and we could pretend that we're watching it. That'd be neat too. So eclipse glasses are a must. This is according to this article. Many cities, libraries, and other institutions are giving away glasses for free. Well, you know what they say, if they're giving it away for free, you automatically better be suspicious. But it says you can also purchase them in bulk. For aesthetically pleasing options, consider these monochromatic glasses from REI or retro-inspired glasses that are an upgrade from the paper version. Cool. Okay, next up, lean into a theme. A space motif is the obvious choice, but you can also experiment with alternatives like a far out 60s theme. I also experiment a lot with my gender. For anyone out there, I always experiment with my gender every day. I try new ones out. I think it's really fun. I recommend that to you and the algorithm as well. So anyway, obviously everyone's going to do some type of far out space theme, which is obvious, but we could do even more. We could do a 60s theme complete with tie-dye and tarot card readings. Those are neat, aren't they? Yeah, invoke some demons while you're doing it. Or, you might as well, because they'll be opening a portal. Anyway, or cosmic cowboys. And that sounds nice, fun, and gay. I mean, really cool. So cosmic cowboys. Think neon or Western wear. Ooh, I'm going to dress up as a cowgirl. How about you guys? Cowgirl, I'm going to dress up. I'm going to wear my Daisy Dukes. For a more subtle nod, play with colors and shapes like stars and half moons. Oh, right. A star and a crescent moon. We could play with do those types of things. Almost like, you ever see that goat? That goat, he's got boobies and he points up and points down and he's like a human being goat. Yeah, he has a crescent moon and a star. And so does that pizza place I heard of. Anyway, So yeah, let's play around with stars, half moons, and we'll all dress as cosmic cowboys and do tarot card reads. We're not invoking anything. Anyway, colors are an instant way to lean into themes, says Maggie Smith, Director of Operations of Boxwood Hospitality. Homeowner, folks. You got to wonder how these people make a living. But anyway, a boutique event company in Dallas. It says you can bring in colors in a lot of different ways. Linens, florals, candles. And for the eclipse, I would incorporate black, dark blue, purple, and magenta. Oh, wow. That's so neat. How do people have the free time to do this and then still be able to pay their bills? I mean, is that what our tax money goes to? This person's literally sitting somewhere telling us, oh, you could do linens and florals and candles. And okay, great. Great, 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 great. How do you own a home? How do you pay your bills? You know, did anyone know you could be a career event planner for the Eclipse? Oh my gosh. Anyway, build excitement with an invitation. So here's my invitation to you to build excitement. All genders welcome. Love wins is the only requirement. Okay? If you come wrapped in a flag for Ukraine, I will give you a personal giant hug and I will sit you on my rooftop and we'll all wave the Ukraine flag together up there because we want to prove during the eclipse that love wins. And we want to tell the eclipse too that love wins. So we'll do that. So your invitation's huge. That's my invitation to you. But what invitation are you guys going to do if you have your own? So this event's on a Monday and people may have to work or have other obligations. Well, I think all the offices should just close for it. You know? Why not? I mean, I think honestly, I've said it many times. I think June, the whole month of June, we all should have off work. You know, in the UK, they have like 4-day work weeks. I think in America, the whole month of June should be off for Pride. I think none of us should work and we should all dress up and parade around for a month. That's what I think. But anyway, this event's on a Monday, but let's build excitement. It says blah, blah, blah. It says, send out your invitations. It says there's customizable templates. For backyard barbecues. That sounds fun. Keep things simple by texting out the invite or upload it to a paperless post, which also offers funny little cards. That's cute. Okay, let's move on. Set the scene. Ooh, it sounds romantic. Once you have a theme and an invite to match, decorating's easier. For an elegant sit-down affair, design a centerpiece for the table using a vase. That's what I'm doing. I'm gonna put up a vase and invite all the boys over. We're all going to sit there around candlelight, maybe take a bubble bath. I mean, watch the eclipse, right? Put on our Biff goggles or whatever they're called, those 3D glasses. It sounds great. I mean, it's a lot of effort going into this for people. I thought the whole point was to just look up, right? Isn't that the whole thing? Everyone wants to see it, but you need all this other crap around you? Humans. All right, so the staff at Dirt Flowers in Dallas recommended easier to find blooms like high contrast panda. Okay, it's something with panda. You know what I mean? Some type of rose. I'll just skip over this. This is pretty boring. This is where we're getting interesting, right? Curate the menu. When it comes to food and drink, several companies have specific edition culinary treats, such as Mountain Gay. I'm not kidding. Mountain Gay Eclipse Rum. That sounds gay. Or the new intergalactic Jenny's ice cream flavors. Texas wineries, including Farmhouse Vineyards, Brennan Vineyards, and William Chris Vineyards, are also selling limited runs of Eclipse-themed red blends. Ooh, let me go get my red blend wine for the Eclipse. I'm not corny. It goes on to say that as for what to pair your drinks with, the pros are all for finger foods, such as half moon cookies, right? Yeah, half moon cookies, little crescent moon. I'm for pentagram cookies. I don't know about you. It says, or small sandwiches and fruit cut into cosmic shapes using cookie cutters. And of course, by design, if you're throwing an eclipse party at your home, you're the definition of a cookie cutter human. But Vivareal, the person I guess who's telling us this stuff, also favors a monochrome spread. Oh, I thought it said a different kind of chrome for a second. Right? Maybe a little bit of that adrenaline, mixed in with the chrome. Theme would work best for some people. Think blackberry goat cheese. Of course, goat cheese. Got to be goat. And think squid ink pasta. That sounds disgusting. And dark chocolate tarts with whipped... dark chocolate tarts. All right, this whole thing is just giving me gas. If you prefer to spend less time in the kitchen, look for local bakeries offering themed desserts. All right, what are we at time-wise here? All right, good. We're almost done. Order ideas include moon-shaped pipanta and printable prop. Okay, I'm skipping through. Put together, we're almost done, folks. We're at we're 2/3 of the way through, not 1/3 of the fallen angels. We're at 2/3 of the way through to get the channel approved here. So anyway, it says enjoy the big moment. So let me know what you plan on doing to enjoy the big moment. I'm sure a lot of the guys out there listening, I'm sure you got a special shade of black lipstick that you'll be wearing when you watch. Ladies out there, if you're planning on growing out your mustache or your beard or your armpit hair, that's also very cool. You could maybe even like shave the armpit hair into a crescent moon and the other one into a pentagram. And then you point up with one arm, point down with the other, Because this isn't a giant ritual that they're really trying to prep people for, is it? Is it? That sounds like a theory. So let me know about your party plans. Are you coming to mine? If you are, what are you bringing? Tell me in the comment section. We got to work up the comments. So just, what are you bringing? Okay. How many of you are planning on wearing your Ukraine gear? Do you have Ukraine hats? More than just flags, I would appreciate. Anyone out there with tattoos of Zelensky, that'd be great too. Okay. So tell me this in the comments. Ready? What are you planning on doing? Are you coming to my house? Are you having your own party? If so, who are you inviting? What foods are you preparing? And what exactly do you plan on wearing? Those are all things I'm really curious to find out because this is going to be a neato cool time. Thanks again, everybody, for being here. Enjoy. Bye.